Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 rounds in the Cage Warriors featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Undefeated as a professional, this fighter has a record of 4 wins, no losses. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Gdynia in Poland, Kacper, the Polish Machida, Formela. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist who holds a professional record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Standing 6 feet tall, he weighed in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Birmingham, England, Aiden Lee. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Rich Mitchell.
Here we are, Nicholas. Rich Mitchell, our referee, about to call both men into the centre of the cage. We start this featherweight bout. Aiden Lee in the black and red shorts.
Okay, gents,
we have Kacper Formela in the red shorts, red and white shorts. This is going to be a very intriguing featherweight bout.
Yeah, exactly. And both fighters coming out really fast. You can see a change of pace from the other fight. Both fighters just very explosive here.
Yeah, looking to make an impression. See Aiden Lee, so tall for a featherweight.
Yeah, got a lot of range advantage here, reach advantage.
Southpaw stance as well is definitely going to
absolutely
frustrate.
I was just about to point that out. Both fighters coming out in the southpaw stance. We see Formela switching stances though, but most southpaws aren't used to other southpaws, so it's going to be interesting to see how Lee he deals with that.
Yeah, Aiden Lee is known to switch it, but straight away you can see he's got some damage on his eye.
Yeah.
He needs to be careful early on, and again he eats another strike.
Yeah, Formela just switching stance and coming with that right cross. Really lovely detail from the Polish Machida, who probably took that nickname for a reason.
Yeah, you can tell. A karate background, his team was telling me. You never know if they're just trying to throw you off there when he says something like that.
Stop time!
Ooh. And he catches a low blow. Rich Mitchell straight in there, stopping him. And you could see him wincing as that low blow called him.
Yeah, no doubt about the low blow there.
And you know, nobody wants to see that. He's just going to take 5 minutes away. He has up to 5 minutes now.
I know it's an accidental. You've got to watch yourself.
You can hear Rich Mitchell there, just telling Aiden Lee, be careful.
Yeah.
It's an accidental shot. You know, you just need to calm down now. Maybe try and defuse the situation.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that happens a lot as well when you see guys in opposite stances, as you can see here.
Yeah.
Formela was in a southpaw stance and Lee was in orthodox, and that happens a lot. That inside low kick slips up because of the angle of the thigh, catches the groin instead.
Yeah, nothing intentional there. It's just, you know, just one of those things. But you can see Aiden Lee, it's definitely motivated him, laying on his feet, just showing his opponent and everyone really. Yeah.
He's here to do business.
Yeah. Just looking at his corner right there.
How much time have I got, please, timekeeper?
Formela.
How much time?
Making sure he's fully recovered before he comes back to this fight. But you know, what would happen if he didn't get ready?
After the 5 minutes?
Yep.
So after the 5 minutes, if it was deemed an accidental blow, it would be a no contest.
Yeah.
But he's going to be wise to take as much time. As you can see, he's ready. Rich Mitchell calls both men to the center of the cage and we start the action.
Yeah, it's very hectic, fast action out of Aishu to not blink, because this could very well end in an eye blink.
Formela, again, setting the pace.
Yeah, really switches up a lot, like constantly switching from orthodox to southpaw and back again. Really giving Aiden Lee something to think about.
Formela really just bobbing, weaving, moving.
Yeah, could have stayed just out of reach, almost getting caught by a head kick there, but stays out of reach.
I always feel that Aiden Lee must be so difficult to fight because of the height, his height advantage he has, but it's really not throwing Formela at all.
Yeah, but Formela is making Aiden Lee come forwards, and then he's catching him when he's striking, as you see here. Trying to lure him forwards and then setting up some traps where he can utilize those long straight punches to catch Aiden Lee.
Lee connects there with a 1-2. He's got to be careful he doesn't get lured in. You can see straight away Formela content to stand and bang, and he's catching Lee when he comes in.
Yeah, and he catches him with the right hand there from the southpaw position. Really nice work from Formela.
But Lee also having success. This is a ridiculously fast pace by these 145ers.
Yeah, it's incredible to watch. There are a couple of hooks here from Lee, who clinches up against the cage here with Formela, which is probably a good thing to do because he's so elusive on his feet that I'd like to try and, if I was Lee, and get him up against the cage and just make him a bit tired by clinching it.
And you can see Tom Breeze in the corner of Aiden Lee, UFC veteran, as you know, very skillful on the ground. You know, Aiden Lee, a protege of his. You know, it's just tremendous experience. It must be a great, you know, thing to have in your corner. Just a great, must really settle him down. You can see now Lee looking a little bit more composed right now.
Yeah, really good at trying to slide that right knee across, but Formela just scrambling out here. Can Lee maintain the back mount here? He gets a back mount, and let's see what happens here, because this is a very dangerous position for Formela, especially if Lee, yeah, he got the tap. That is a rear naked choke submission by Aiden Lee.
Aiden Lee with the highlight, real submission there.
Yeah, that's the second rear naked choke this evening. Really nice submission.
Yeah, you know, he was in a little bit of trouble, but how he actually got into that position from where he was at, you know, superb grappling for a man his size. And then...
Yeah, and it was really nice submission. We can see
right
here
now.
again.
Yeah.
Locking in that arm, immediately got the tap. I could actually see Formela tapping with the bottom hand, but you couldn't see that from this angle. You see it here. He's tapping there, and then he had to tap again. Just such a tight submission.
Superb work by Aiden Lee. And it was just fantastic grappling at the end and an amazing finish. And yeah, he gets another win to his record, 4-1. And I think even fewer guys at 145 are going to want to fight Aiden Lee after that performance.
I totally agree. But not a bad fight from Formela either. Like, really putting the pressure on Aiden up until he got caught by that takedown. So I'm looking forward to seeing both guys back in the cage.
Let's go to Andy Freelander for the official decision.
Let's go, gentlemen. Gentlemen. Aiden, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes and 39 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by submission via rear naked choke, Aiden Lee.
Yeah, and this was an excellent submission victory from Aiden Lee. We saw him finish on a rear naked choke here. Lovely submission, really technical grappling.
Yeah, his second submission of the year. Let's see what he's got to say.
Congratulations, Aiden Lee. You've been criticised in the past for starting slow. That one, you started very fast.
Well, 2 first-round finishes. I'm not starting slow anymore.
He caught you nice and early. There was a little bit of blood trickling down. It was an unfortunate beg your pardon, it was an unfortunate groin strike, which gave you a chance to rethink, and you then seemed to almost slip into a submission game. It worked for you.
Now, the groin strike's got nothing to do with the win. You know, he's a good striker. I saw the takedown. I took the takedown, and I saw the finish, took it.
Now, you've got a great team. We've seen you out here before. You've lost very close decisions. That an emphatic win. I want to ask you, you've got fast hands. You've got a great ground game. Where do you see your improvements to be made? If you're very critical of yourself, where do you want to improve?
Everywhere. This is my life. You know, I'm going to always improve in every area. I want to be a world champion, so I've got lots of improving to do. You know, I've got a cut in the fight, you know, so I'm clearly not perfect. But who is?
Now tell me, you've got experience in your corner, but you did get cut. Again, I don't know if it's particularly, it's pretty bad. Is that the kind of thing that played on your mind? How do you feel now you've overcome that?
You know what? I feel good, you know. When I got cut, to be honest, I couldn't see too good out of my left eye. I think the blood was going in my eye a little bit, so when I saw the clinch, I thought tie up. You know, I don't really need my eyes to grapple with someone, so it's a lot, yeah.
So just finally, you're going to go straight back to the gym, I'm sure. I know what you guys are like. You're going to put in some more hard work, but is there a name that you've been looking at? Is there somebody you've been thinking about next?
No, not yet. No, no. I'd like to thank all my sponsors. I'd like to thank my coaches, Tom, my girlfriend, putting up with me, Bruce, Monkey Nutrition, Animosity Fight Gear, Ricky. Have I missed anyone?
You probably haven't, but I'd like to thank you. A very entertaining fight. It's an absolute pleasure to watch you in action. Ladies and gents, a rear naked choke victory for Aiden Lee.
So Aiden Lee here, obviously very happy about his submission victory, the second one this year after he finished an excellent heel hook submission earlier in London. So excellent submission here, and he's looking to come forwards.